What's up, everyone? College Lefty, and in this one I have for you guys the game for World Series. I was rated at 897, playing for this finest card. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so this opponent has a really good team. He wasn't very high rated just because it might have just been starting off his run, making a push for World Series. He was at 689, and I was at 897. The game before this one was a very tough game. I will be uploading that one as well. I just didn't get a chance to upload it. This one I wanted to focus on making World Series, as I played a game for World Series the other day, and I was at 890 rating, playing against the same opponent with a similar rating in the 600s, and I ended up taking that loss, so I dropped a bunch of points. This one, he requested a friendly quit. I declined it just because I wanted to play it. I needed just 3 points to for a win, and I figured this would be the game. Why not? I'm just going to play it out, see what happens. This guy looked like he was a pretty good player. I looked up his stats. His stats are pretty good. But I also heard from some people in the chat from the stream on Twitch that his stats weren't all 100% legit. So I was wondering what the heck that even meant. But I figured I'd just play the game anyway. But I thought this dude had really nice uniforms. He's got some Marlins uniforms, and he was a little bit wild there with Bob Feller. I squared up that first pitch of the game with Mike Trout. But anyway, I'm trying to be aggressive. I'm stealing with my creative player. The shortstop has definitely has a higher stealing rating than the second baseman. It's in like the 50s, so he got a pretty good jump there. I ended up drawing another walk there with Babe Ruth, so 2 walks in the inning. No hits yet. Pujols is getting the first hit of the game. I was kind of in a slump with Pujols, and I was talking about it during the stream, saying that he's going to clutch up right there, and he did. He clutched up, ripped it down the line, past his Albert Pujols, and then next pitch I was saying if I'm able to hit a home run with Ted Williams in that situation, then I could really go up by a few runs, take an early lead, take an advantage, and get his pitch confidence down. That's exactly what happened there on that just early swing. We have Immortal Bob Gibson on the mound. He's pitching well through the first inning, and I was throwing pitches right over the plate to this dude, and he just wasn't hitting them. So even in the first inning, I threw some right over the middle. I made a good play there with my shortstop. I was able to get that ball, that line drive from Babe Ruth, but he started to chase a few more pitches. This opponent was pretty patient. I felt like he was taking pitches until 2 strikes at certain times in the game, waiting until I threw 2 strikes and then swinging, which is a good approach. I mean, it's definitely going to make my pitch count go up. I'm not going to throw the ball in the zone every time. But here he has Yogi Berra. I threw it right over the plate for him to hit it out, and he did not, which is good. I was definitely getting lucky here in this game with some of these pitches. But here we are, we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning on an 0-2 count, 34 pitches in. And he throws a curveball low to Pablo Sanchez. Pablo Sanchez hits it over the wall. 107 power from the creative player with 95 vision, 96 contact from the right side. Well, when he's batting against the righty. Good there. Hit 105 with Chipper Jones swing. No doubter. It was a nice one. Then I got an out with Griffey. Babe Ruth up. I ripped one to right field. And I flew out to the wall in this game, I think 6 or 7 times. I didn't want to include all of them, but I figured I would include some of them since it is a game for World Series. I wanted to include some more of the gameplay, especially at the end, depending on how this game will go. I do have a pretty good lead, but no lead is safe, especially on All-Star. I always say that, and you can never underestimate an opponent, so no matter if they were saying that some of his stats weren't legit, I still had to play this game like it was against the best player in the world. I'm going for every run possible. There I just missed a 2-run shot with Sandberg. Here I bring in Chipper Jones. I pinch hit for Chipper Jones for Bob Gibson early in this game. 4th inning, I'm pinch hitting. I figure why not? Go to my bullpen. I got a decent lead. I'm trying to score as many runs as I possibly can in this one. And I probably should, there it didn't really work out, but Mike Trout hits a double, which turns into a triple because the center fielder is running the opposite way. And Mike Trout's got that 94 speed. Yogi Berra is going to easily score from first base there, making it a 7-0 game. And this opponent at this point didn't even have a hit yet, so that's looking good. I'm up 9-0. I need one more run for a mercy rule, and I thought I got it right here with Babe Ruth. Hit it high and deep to right center field, and Griffey makes the play. Hit another one to the wall there, and then I'm gonna have to keep playing. I was trying to get the 10th run in this one. I don't have that many mercy rules that often. The opponent is getting a base hit there. Yes, I did take my pitcher out with the no-hitter. I did not really care that he was throwing a no-hitter. I figured that this opponent was not going to be no-hit. He's a World Series player. He's a decent player. I figured he's going to get base hit. I don't know why he was stealing third base there. I threw him out. I figured he was going. He stole second, down by 9, so I figured he might try to steal third. try to get the run in. He didn't want to be shut out. I respect that, but I wouldn't have been that aggressive in that situation. That's just me. However, I did pinch run Jackie Robinson in this situation, trying to get another run here and steal second. I stole, didn't really get a good jump. He threw a pitch out. I got out there in a pickle. Figured I would save you guys the throw back and forth there. Next inning, I ran myself out of that inning. The next inning, the opponent leads off the inning with a double. I threw a pitch right over the plate for him to hit. That's completely my fault. He's got Babe Ruth coming up, and that's almost a guaranteed run. The guy in second base with Babe Ruth, he's going to definitely be able to move him over there unless he popped up to the infield, which I didn't think was going to happen. I was trying to get him to pop up. He has Pujols up next, and that's exactly it. I'm trying to throw a pitch up in the zone here. Maybe not the best pitch, but he did hit it, a fly ball, and if I had a better arm out here with Mike Trout, then might have a better chance of throwing him out. I didn't think I had any chance, though, with 85 speed. He throws it to Babe Ruth. He throws it home. He's safe. But 9-1 game, 7th inning. I figured at this point I'll probably play all 9 innings, just the way it's going. And I'll hit another one to the wall here. Mike Trout, good. It was off the plate. It definitely was off the plate, but it was good. Ripped it to left field, to the wall there. Ted Williams makes the play. Now he's got his Ted Williams up and hits into a crazy play. I still tried to throw to second there. I didn't think he was going to tag him. But Babe Ruth didn't really throw the ball to first. This is the finest Edwin Diaz. Very good card. I pulled him out of my first finest pack. And then recently I pulled that Max Scherzer. Debuted with him, and he's an amazing pitcher. I really like my rotation now. So I'm trying to get this finest player, hopefully get Lindor or JD or DeGrom so I can take out Bob Feller. And if I get some of those guys, then my team will be completely set for the rest of the year. But that's what I'm hoping to get from this World Series game. If I'm able to close it out on close this game out, and on January 1st, I'll be opening up those packs, or the World Series pack, and that'll be sweet. So that if everything goes as planned, as I rip one there with Babe Ruth, hit it to first base, and that brings up Albert Pujols, and I'm looking for, one pitch really. I'm trying to have a good at-bat here. Later on in this game, I was having some good at-bats, but as the game went on, I was being more aggressive, started to swing at more first pitches. He's at only 85 pitches in this point in the game, 86 now. But in the bottom of the 8th inning, I had him at, 20 pitches, like almost 20 pitches after the first inning, and then kind of let him off the hook. I started being more aggressive after I scored a few runs. But here it's a 3-0 count. Ted Williams is on deck. I'm looking for one pitch, probably a fastball anywhere in the zone. He throws it, and Pujols rips it to left field. It's going to be a no-doubter. Well, not really a no-doubter animation, but it's a no-doubter home run. Go up 10-1 there in the bottom of the 8th. That brings up Ted Williams, who hit the 3-run homer back in the first inning to put us up and change the game. Really, his at-bat changed the game, in my opinion. And you could tell Bob Feller was wild. I would have probably taken out Bob Feller in this situation after giving up this many runs. I definitely would have taken him out a long time ago. He throws a slider inside off the plate. Ted Williams turns on it, and that's going to send us to World Series on a walk-off mercy rule home run from Ted Williams. We should get enough points there as a 600 rated player playing against a player in the CS. We should have enough points there as Pablo Sanchez is the player of the game. Hit a couple home runs in that one. Few RBIs, and I hit a few home runs with a good amount of people there. I think Ted Williams had 2, Pablo Sanchez had 2, Babe Ruth had almost had 2. He flew out to the wall twice, I think, and then a couple other guys that had some decent hits. Mike Trout. So I finished in World Series. I'm rated 906, and I probably will play a few more games of ranked seasons before the end of the month, just because I made it within the first 2 weeks. But I will be playing some viewer games upcoming here. As I kind of show you guys, my record was 18-4. I hit about 250. There's a new event out as well. It gives you this 90 overall Dustin Pedroia. So I'm going to do viewer games and as well as hop into this event too. Here I'm kind of building my team. I've been struggling a little bit with this event. I kind of built a pretty bad team though to start off, but I've been getting smoked in this one. I'm kind of going through it. I got Bryce Harper leading off the pre-order Bryce Harper. I ended up going with Mike Schmidt hitting second. I took Barry Larkin out of this one. I went with this Edgar Martinez, put him in there at third base, put Steve Pearce at second base. Schmidt's playing at shortstop. Duke Snyder will be hitting third. Frank Thomas will be replaced by Jeff Bagwell. And then I have Cody Bellinger. I decided to get more lefties in the lineup. I hit a little bit better with lefties. I put the Pedro Alvarez in there as well because he took me deep a couple times. I played against a couple guys that were pretty good in the event. A lot of good players are playing this event. So now's a good time to kind of maybe, get into ranked seasons. Although I did play a great player in ranked seasons, the previous game before World Series, and then as you guys saw, this last game was also a good game. I just came out on fire with the bat, and I was able to hit the ball. Playing on All-Star, you never know what's going to happen. No lead is safe, so I figured I would go for every run possible. But here I got my team 88 overall, as you guys can see there. I did put Phil Niekro in the bullpen. I'm only using him if the opponent uses him, but that's my event team. I did want to hit you guys with that little quick snippet. And thank you guys for watching this video. You guys could be anywhere on the internet, and you guys chose to watch my videos, so thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Until next time, guys, peace out.